You are now tuned into Black on Black Prime.
Disclaimer, like I said, every episode, we don't care if we liked it or not. We still watch your shit, and congratulations to you. We support you, and shout outs to you, nigga, because you made it. We don't know you. We're watching this. Your movie, anybody around the world can watch your shit. You made it, my nigga. You famous. You good.
Just like always, if you didn't ask for our opinion, we didn't ask you to listen to it. So, sorry.
Click and turn it off. Yeah, nah, nigga. So I told her, I was like, nigga, if you don't got no cilantro, don't make the tacos. You know what I mean? But we back for another one.
Can't have tacos without cilantro.
Straight up. We back for another one. Is my shit glitchy already?
Let me see. Say something else. Say something else.
It's me.
No, you good.
All right. We back for another BMF quick prediction episode.
Episode 3.
Episode 3. And honestly, I don't really have any predictions.
Hey, y'all. Meech got shot. Credits.
I don't like as far as how the story is going, it's really like, well, were you able to find, like, pull out some predictions of what's gonna happen?
I mean, I felt like so far my predictions have been a right. You know what I mean? Like right now they're tripping about the cousin. Like, you know, I think your shit is you need to check your bloodline or whatever, because you know some shit's missing or whatever. And then he was like, yeah. Boy just bought him a new car. I'm just like, I knew it. I was like,
hey, it's funny because when I saw that, I was like, this nigga literally predicted it exactly how it's gonna.
I saw it in the nigga, man. I was just like, nigga, got a Jerry curl and shit, cricket. I was like, yo, this nigga right here, he's gonna be a problem. So, another thing that I think is gonna happen, you know, I think the father is gonna end up cheating with an old girl that he was doing housework for.
Indeed, because that nigga was looking at her like a fresh medium rare steak on a plate.
Yeah, and I was just like, when you know. I just it was just all like it just looked like a bad, like, for a husband or whatever. It's like you go over somebody's house, she's like, yeah, dance with me. I'd have been like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here, you know?
Yeah.
that's a little too much, you know what I mean? She's like, I'm gonna pay you. And that nigga's like, right now, all he's seeing is just like, man, this girl, like, she appreciate me, you know what I mean? And she give him some ass, and nigga, it's a wrap.
You know what's crazy? So the first episode, he was trying to have sex with the mom, and she turned him down.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like she flipped, like, he doesn't want to touch me. And I was like, that's not
I noticed that, yeah.
I was like, that's not what was going on. He was trying to, and you said no. And then you found some playboys. All men look at porno.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to break it to you, old lady. All men look at porno. It ain't like he don't want you. It's just that's just nigga's nature.
Right. And I'm gonna let you know something. I'd have been mad as shit if my pastor would have came to me just like, hey, this nigga Snoop Dogg walking, hey, need to get rid of them worldly magazines. I'd have been hot. Nigga, I'd have went home like, you telling our pastor?
And you know he ain't shit.
Like, are you shitting me right now? And then nigga,
hey, Snoop as a pastor ain't been shit since he first came to the show. When he was talking to her, that nigga looked at the woman walking by like,
we all sin. Shit, Snoop Dogg might end up fucking his wife at some point.
Coming close to it.
No, you never know. I don't think that she's into him like that, but that nigga, you could tell he's a creepy crawler for sure.
Definitely. That's why dudes. He said, you don't listen to the pastor on his third wife?
Hey, real shit. Yeah.
I like how he checked him though. That nigga said, what he say? I'm gonna smack your frail ass. He said, I ain't never hit a man of the cloth.
Oh yeah.
But
knock your frail ass out. Excuse me, brother. Snoop Dogg play himself in every fucking movie, every series. He was just like, no disrespect. It's funny because when he walked away, and he was just like, all right, you've been warned, right? I thought Snoop was gonna say some Snoop shit as he walked, like how he was walking out of the scene.
Like a threat.
Yeah, like he was just like, nigga, don't get your bitch fucked. Like something crazy like that. Like, you need to watch your bitch. I thought he was gonna say something crazy, but he was like, get rid of them worldly magazines.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna say something crazy too, because I was like, just as like you said, you expect Snoop to say some shit. Like you expect him to be like, nigga, I could have had her, or some shit like that. That nigga was playing that guitar all up in that lady face, like, nigga, do you know where you at? You know your wife is right there looking at you.
Nigga didn't give a fuck.
That nigga was grooving
like Gator from Jungle Fever. Just saw that. That's how he dying.
In church. You are in church, sir. Everybody looking at you.
Right.
But Meech's sex scene was terrible.
That's still Cash Doll, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. For some reason, I was just like, I was looking at it, and I was like, I couldn't really see her face. I was like, he's still fucking Cash Doll.
But yeah, I didn't know it was her until I want to say until the sex scene was over.
Okay.
That nigga just rolled over like, yeah, nothing like a, what the fuck did he say? A D&B?
He said some slang shit. I didn't really understand either. I
some
know
Detroit shit. I guess it's some Detroit shit. I think a lot of Detroit shit was happening in here that we didn't know. I definitely think the soda can that nigga was drinking, the drug dealer, is a Detroit soda, because that nigga was product placement like a motherfucker. That nigga sipped it and sat it right there in front of the camera like, nudies.
pretty. Yeah.
It's a lot of Detroit shit happening here we don't know about.
Right, and I'm telling you, dude, like I'm so tired of the dialogue between these cops and the relationship with Meech's boy and the cop, because that nigga, like, he getting annoying, dog. I'm like, yo, check this shit out, bro. Like, just take me to jail, nigga. Like, you're not just gonna be sneaking up on me every moment. You know, this nigga come lighting a cigarette and shit like that. I'm like, yo, we out and about. Like, maybe I've watched too many drug movies, but that nigga would have been dead already, because they've been like, yo, I saw an old boy with the cop.
That's what my wife said. She said, you gonna take him right there? Like, you just walked out of the main spot.
Right.
Come ride with me.
Yeah.
No, nigga, get out of here.
And then whatever that cop boy, he got something against Meech. That nigga got shot. Nigga was just like,
he did not care.
Put your hands behind your back. Like,
he said, down, nigga. Nigga, ground. I was like, shit, this nigga's dying.
Real. So, you know, of course we know, at this point, Meech got shot. You know, he's not going to pass or die, because wouldn't make sense. Sometimes I always think about that too. It's like, okay, I know it has to happen, because I mean, maybe he did get shot in real life, but you know, you can't cliffhanger the film like we think he gonna die. Like, don't end it.
That doesn't work.
Don't work, because like, we know this nigga. First of all, he's still living in real life, and then second, she puts the show. Like, without Meech, ain't no show.
There ain't no goddamn show. They could at least got his partner shot, who was point blank.
Yeah, so
that nigga was like Suge Knight when Tupac got shot.
Yeah.
How you didn't get hit once? Nigga, you right there.
Yeah, I have no idea, nigga. I just know that they need to stop. I like, even the Lamar thing. Not Lamar as in you, but Lamar in the city.
You got a problem? Say it, my nigga. Last episode, this nigga got issues with
that nigga. He's about to be super reckless. That nigga leaving candy at the door. He taking people's shoes at the you know what I mean? He's just becoming a problem. I feel like, you know, at some point they're gonna take him out. I feel like they're gonna take him out this season. But you know, I thought that last season. So
I feel like they're gonna have to. Donnell Rollins' character kind of annoyed me. Because it was like, it seemed like he was forcing in jokes in his scene. It was just like, what's going on?
You know, I think that's what they tell comedians. Like, you know, if you want to do a little improv, you can. You know, stick to the script, but you know, if you want to throw a little improv, go ahead. And I think he tried to be funny. And Donnell Rollins is funny stand up, but in this, like,
it's fucking real life. Just in here, it was like that wasn't needed.
Yeah, it is like, but I've seen some Donnell Rollins comedy where you could tell, like, he was forcing it. You know what I mean? It's like, I think he's a great scripted comedian. Like, to where he when he writes, you know, he writes his jokes down, and you know, he goes like a regular stand-up person. Like, they write their material down and does it. But I think sometimes he be pushing it. Like, he pushes the old Dave Chappelle, like, like bitch, like you know what I mean.
I'm broke, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we can move
But
on.
he's funny. Don't get me wrong, he is funny. But
Like he's funny in real life, but in here he was just like, get your fat ass. Oh, stop eating all that candy. Like, really? You can't take a dead man's gators? Okay.
who wrote this shit? Who wrote that? Nobody wrote that.
Nobody wrote that, my nigga.
Oh,
It was that was a lot. Like you said, the cousin shit. I I didn't like the fantasy scene where after they beat up the limo driver, where he pulled up to what's the name coming out the bank, and it was like all smoggy, like a Thriller video.
mhm.
And nigga was like, I was just driving by, I saw your car. Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
He did this to you. If you was my woman, this would never happen to you, sir. You are 17 years old in high school.
yeah, that scene right there let me know. I was like, man, you can already tell that relationship is that they about to be together at some point. You know what I mean? That's about to be his new thing, and then you already got a woman, so that's gonna mess that up. You know,
Pretty much.
yeah, it's
I just didn't like the scene because it was like smoggy. What are you doing coming out the bank? What did you leave that you had to rush up there with your black eye and get? And he just happened to be right place, right time, pull up and see you.
yeah,
It's a little weird.
yeah.
After you beat up the limo driver, do you think?
Was that a fantasy though, or was that real?
No, that was real. That's why I said it was corny how they made the fantasy scene.
Got you. Okay, I was about to say, I thought you meant like it didn't happen, but yeah, it happened. It just looked very like fake.
Yeah, it looked like a Prince video with the smog and shit coming up. I was like, why did they make it look like that? But do you think that's the end of that limo driver dude? You think you're gonna come back with some more powerful people?
Yeah, I think it's like this is my prediction. I think that guy is going to end the series, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how you ever seen a movie to where it's like somebody get shot or somebody get beat up, and then they, just like Menace to Society, do get beat up. You know what I mean? The end of the series is him coming back. You know what I mean?
You think it's gonna end with his revenge?
Right. Like, remember this? You know what I mean? Like one of them, one of them stories. I don't feel like they're gonna go back to back with him right now, but yeah, my prediction is they haven't seen the last of him, but it's gonna come at the wrong time. Like right when they got everything set up and they thinking they outsmarted the cops, this nigga gonna be just like, remember me, Junior?
I thought so with the last episode before this one, I thought he was part of like an Italian mob or something.
Okay.
He seemed like a regular dude with money and just big ass niggas behind him. Like it seemed like it's just his workers whoop ass. It don't seem like he's attached to nothing. I thought he was attached to like a mob or something.
Yeah, ain't no dudes from the mob attached to no black bodyguards.
Yeah. And they like when he walked in that shop, that's all he had was a bunch of big ass black dudes.
Yeah, so but yeah, you just never know. But I feel like I don't feel like they're going to keep on going back and forth with them because they got all kind of other stuff to worry about. They got Lamar to worry about. They got the cop to worry about. I just don't feel like he's gonna carry that much. Like, oh shit, the limo driver, he tried to flatten our tires again. Like, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, and I think I'm once again tired of the daddy. This ain't your money you losing. This wasn't your business you started your money with. When he went off on him, like, nigga, because of you, I'm 3 steps back. Get your own goddamn job. This is my money. What are you talking about?
I'm just waiting for Terry to go back in the drug game.
Yeah, it's about time for it. I'm sick of this dealing with your daddy shit.
That nigga just be showing up, don't he? Well, Meech be just showing up. Like, you know what I mean? He was like, thanks for coming out. You know what I mean? Because he came out and beat up old boy or whatever. Like, so
yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, you seen how Terry looked at dude? He don't trust that nigga. He ain't been trusting that nigga since the shit started. When he was like, "Yeah, we got the new connect through BMF." That nigga leaned up like, "Oh yeah, that's what's up." Yeah, he don't trust that nigga at all.
That's like, nigga, you got some medical grade shit. Like, where you get that from? Like, you know, I did catch that part. Yeah.
That nigga said, "Yeah, I'm going here to get some conies." Like, another product placement. Call it hot dogs, my nigga. Some Detroit shit, I guess. Going to here get some conies. I'm hungry.
Right.
Got it, Detroit.
Motherfucking chili dog, my nigga. So it was one more thing. The white girl.
Which one?
The one that helped T mess up his car.
Oh, fuck up the cars?
Yeah, so you think that she's going to be like helping them out later on? Like, you know what I mean? Like I know this girl, you know what I mean? She know how to do this, that, and the other, and you know, they might bring her in.
I think she's going to be a part of the limo service and the drug smuggling.
Right. That's what I
Because the daddy, because she said it, she was like, I respect your dad, but he don't know shit, basically. Like, I respect your dad, but he's a little oblivious to what's going on.
Right.
So I think she's going to be like partners with him on moving the shit through the limos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely can see that. So yeah, that's really my prediction for this episode. Honestly, it's like the mom is, you know, she's definitely about to get into the game in some kind of way. She's gonna be either mooching off of Meech or, you know, she whatever it is, daddy gonna leave or cheat.
Mm-hmm.
And you got the cousin that already happened. You know what I mean? They're gonna end up killing that nigga. That's gonna yeah.
You know what's genius about this too? They don't ever show Meech really killing nobody.
Yeah, that is like, yo, we not about to.
He has
about to add no more time to my sentence. This is all loosely based.
They always shoot.
Incriminate.
He always shoot somebody, but the niggas don't die.
I ain't picked that up, but I'm gonna start looking now. I'm just like, this nigga smart. This nigga said, y'all ain't. They were trying to open up a case because of an episode. Like, nah, nigga, that didn't happen. Yeah, but yeah. So as of now,
that was B Mick.
What? Oh yeah, that did it. B Mick probably did at this point. I feel like, you know, at this, you know, he's not technically a snitch yet, because he always, like, you know, he don't really tell on Meek, but he kind of, you know, just give a little more information that he needs to.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're gonna catch him up at some point. Don't know when, but of course that's gonna happen.
I literally think he's just gonna take the fall
and go to jail for the yeah. I can see that happening too, because that's why he stopped himself from, you know, doing that little thing and got
set up. Yep.
So I can see that. But yeah, that was BMF episode 3. I couldn't really tell anything from episode 4 coming up like that. You know how they put the little a preview in the end of the credits. I couldn't really pick up anything like, oh, this is about to happen.
Yeah.
So
it seemed like more of the same. Yeah. I want the Asian cop to hurry up and die though.
No, she ain't going nowhere.
She got to.
You think you tired of her dialogue
already? I'm tired of that lady, man. She gotta go.
Yeah, when she hit old boy with the car or whatever, I was like, all right, come on now. Like, it's just not real, man. It's like you can't. I was like, let me get hit by a car. Let me get hit by a cop car, nigga. I'm paid. Nigga. I was like, where's my check? Yeah, I just broke my tooth, everything, nigga. I want it all.
You didn't hear nothing else about that either. Did she save dude? She tell her life story to dude, and then she burn her arm. I was just like, okay, they putting a lot on her character.
That's what I said.
But I still don't care.
Yeah, that's why I don't think she's going nowhere, because they trying to like make it. They're trying to give her a backstory. You know what I mean? It's just like, you're black, you're a hero. I'm just like, man, if you don't get your dumb ass about it, fucking motivational Martin Luther King Day dialogue.
The only good thing she did was stop that nigga from letting Meech die. That was it.
Yeah. So she probably gonna get on that nigga head. You know, he about to go rogue in a minute.
I think they're gonna use her, now that you said it, like the highlights they're giving her. I think they're gonna use her as the turning point for him, because he's gonna start caring about her, and if something's gonna happen to her, and that's gonna be like it for him.
If they have a sex scene, nigga, I'm done.
I don't know about a sex scene, but I think he's gonna care a lot about her, and then something's gonna happen to her.
Yeah,
and he gonna think Meech has something to do with it.
Yeah, and the beginning of the season, they had Leslie Jones as his partner, so you're possibly right. Like, I don't think she made it. Yeah,
I'm ready for her to go now, though.
And it was episode 4 now.
Yeah, get rid of her
tomorrow. But yeah, got anything else for this one?
That's about it. I need it's flowing the way it's flowing.
Yeah.
I guess. I need something big to happen though. Like I guess there's semi big things happening. We don't really care enough though. It's more random shit that's happening. Like Lamar pulling up in that Jeep and shooting him.
Yeah.
I don't. That was random as fuck, and the timing was like immaculate.
Yeah, this is very familiar, right? Like all of these like Stars films, like it's just like they give you a lot in maybe like the first episode, and then the rest of the episodes up until like the season finale, or the episode before the season finale is just like we just gonna get filler episodes.
Yep,
that's how it's gonna be. You know what I mean? We hooked like it's a drug.
They keep us here. It ain't like it's terrible. They keep us here, but there's not a lot of game changers happening right now.
Yeah, of course. Now they got to keep you, they got to keep you locked in for at least 6 more episodes, and then we're gonna give you all of it to keep you on a cliffhanger for a whole year.
Yep. Bartholomew, your soul is required in hell. That's what we're gonna get at the end of the season, and then it's just gonna be credits, nigga. You gotta wait till next year. We gotta wait for one of those.
But yeah,
we'll see.
BMF, like and subscribe, all of that.
Like, subscribe, follow, listen, watch, talk, respond, say something, we'll talk back. Disrespect us, we'll disrespect back.
Yeah, if you leave a comment, like don't just say some shit that you think that we talked about and you didn't watch. That's annoying as fuck. It was just like it wasn't bad at all. Did I say that? Your dumb ass up. Watch the whole thing, man. Stop.
If you hated this one, wait till you see, nigga, who said we hated anything. Shut the fuck up. Watch all the way and then say something.
Yeah, or just shit. Like skip to the end if you want to see what we rated it. Like if that's what you want to do. But like, yeah. But anyway, I can't tell you what to do, but I will say something.
I can tell you what to do, nigga. You on our motherfucking property. I'm gonna tell you what to do. Watch the shit all the way before you say something.
Get that head out of the heart, nigga.
Flat out. I'll draw a picture about your ass. All right, but we out.
Wow.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify and follow us on IG and TikTok.